It's your man, DJ Big Mike.
Hello, it is your man, Tyler Daniel Rupp.
We're going to be on Tracks Podcast, and it's the motherfucking angry artist, Lloyd Cheatham. Hey, check this out. We're all creatives here, right?
Facts.
We all do our thing and whatever, right?
Factual.
How many people have come up to you and said, hey, if you do this, you'll get this, but won't pay you a fucking dollar?
Oh,
yeah.
So like saying this, I'll put you on my poster. I'll put your logo on my poster.
Yes.
What does that do for me?
Not a goddamn thing. Can you eat that?
No.
Can you pay a bill with that?
No.
Can you feed your family with that shit at all?
Also, because I'm having the struggle with value of something.
Facts.
I'm going into my artistic side.
Welcome to my side.
Yeah.
Come on over here, buddy.
Hold on. I got a cheers to that.
I got
some shit for him too.
So I got me and my brother has a tree in his yard. It's a corkscrew willow. I cut a cane off of it. I needed a cane. There's no canes the size of mine. I made my own. So I just got 40 more branches, and I've been whittling them. And I made my dad and my brother one, and they're like walking staffs. More not like a stick. It's like a staff.
That. Yeah, I seen with that. Yeah, I saw that.
So I have no idea what to price them at. Like it's a big walking stick, and it's I put art on it, but now I'm gonna do easier symbols so I don't be fucking up the curves and shit, the curvatures. But like I'm just trying to wonder. Like I feel like I'm a dick for charging. Like I would charge $50 for a fucking staff.
Pause. That's too cheap.
Well, and I was just gonna say, like me and T-Rup have talked about this, so I know exactly where he's going with it, and I know what you're gonna say because me and you've had this discussion
and
1,000 times.
Yes.
So the thing is this. I always say this: it's easier to bring your price down than it is to bring your price up.
Boom.
Right?
Facts.
Because people, they have a misconception of value. Value is whatever someone will pay for it. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So let's say, you got to think that you're making these walking staffs and it's time, effort, energy. Yep. It might only cost you $3 to make.
Yeah.
But it might take you 20 hours to do.
That's around.
So you got to charge for that, right?
I would say 28 hours.
Yeah. So Lloyd is the same way. People say, like his art, for example. I think his art is fucking amazing. Does great work. This dude has been an artist his whole life. This ain't new. It ain't like he just picked up some shit and was like, oh, I'm going to YouTube how to do this. He's been doing this forever. He knows lighting. He knows shading. He knows color palettes. He knows all that, right? And it might cost him $50 in paint, say another $20 in a canvas, and he's charging $500. He's not charging for the paint and the canvas.
Yeah.
He's charging for the time, the effort, the energy, and the experience and the know-how to do it. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so, like, to me, like, that's huge.
But I feel like I've only made 3 staffs.
So what?
But I gotta say something. I did a show in Ann Arbor.
Yeah. 3
weeks ago. Somebody came up to me and said, hey, do you have any black art? I'm already on defense now. I'm like, wait, what the fuck you mean black art?
Yeah,
I am a black artist.
He told me that, and I'm like, dude, like 99% of your art is black art.
But what he's saying, but what her vision of black art was commercialized.
Commercial, right.
Malcolm X, Buffalo Soldiers, Martin Luther King. It goes on. I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna be funny. I'm not paid to do that. I'm not doing it. So what do you mean? I said, because everyone does it.
Facts.
That's everybody, yeah.
I said, I do what I feel. I'm a real artist. And as she's talking this shit to me, basically talking shit, she's a black lady. A white couple walks up, buys an original in front of her. She looked like, oh my God. Yeah, they understand what art is. We don't understand what art is. We don't understand the value of what art is and what it costs and what it takes to make that art. I've had so many of us, black folks, try to discount my price because they don't understand what it takes to make that art.
Well, and I think too, like
I can paint on a piece of paper.
Not just going by like
That's how they think.
yeah,
How
not
they
just
think.
going by art, but I think there's a couple things, right? I think one, white, black, or indifferent. It depends on what you're offering, right? There's people that have money and will pay money, and there's people that always, whether they have money or not, they always looking for the discount,
Yep.
right?
Well, I gotta disagree with you on that
Okay, well, go ahead.
because it's not about the money, about people who understand the value of something.
Right, and I was
Us as a people think Nike, Jordan, everything
Yes,
else.
yes.
And then they're like, oh, that's just Lloyd making a T-shirt.
Yes.
Mike making a T-shirt. I
Yes.
ain't paying for that.
yes, and so yes, that's
He only spent $4.95 on that. Motherfucker charged him $25.
exactly. So that's actually where I was kind of going to go with it. So especially as, and I'm not even gonna say black people. I'm gonna say people without the income. And this is why I'm gonna say that, because when you have someone, we'll use art as an example first. If you have somebody that has a lot of money, I'm not even gonna say unlimited income, but just a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right? They're willing to pay for something that is one of a kind, because that's the bigger flex.
Yeah.
The bigger flex to their friends is when they hang a piece of art, right, in their house, and they say, yeah, I bought this from Lloyd Cheatham's art gallery.
Yeah.
It's
an original.
It's a one of one.
Yep.
They go, oh, this is amazing. How can I get one? You can't.
Yeah.
And they look, that's a flex.
It is
right?
a flex. Absolutely.
Same thing like the Mona Lisa. I'd pay $20 for that fucking picture. Hang it up. I mean, like in my perception of it, I'd hang it up for $20 in my house.
Right.
But the name behind the art and all that, you know, and
Da Vinci.
yeah,
Right.
no,
Nobody
I know.
in particular.
One of the greatest artists
Nobody
ever.
in particular at all.
Yeah.
No,
But-
but I'm just saying the name behind the art and everything, like that's a one of one. That's fucking, what is that? A $4 billion fucking piece of paper?
Yeah, but that's a little different. I'm talking more on the lines
I don't
of,
think that's epic.
and I can put it in a lot of different categories. I can put it in the big thing is we are as a people in whole, we are brainwashed into branding.
Yes.
It really doesn't have anything to do with quality. It doesn't have anything to do with, one-on-ones. It really has to deal with branding and what people value as value, right? And a great example is this. I had somebody that said, and I told Lloyd this the other day. I said, it's a person who loves Gucci, right? And I said, so why do you buy Gucci? And she said, well, for the quality, for this. And like, she's naming all this stuff other than the brand. She's not mentioning the brand.
Who wears it?
And I said, so if I come out with a clothing line and I get my product produced by the same people that produce Gucci, but it's a higher quality, it's this, like I'm breaking everything that she said. I said, this is what my product is gonna be. Would you buy it?
Said no.
And she said, well, why? And I said, what do you mean why? And she goes, you mean to support you? Like, yeah, I'd buy it to support you. No. Do you know the people that own Gucci? Do you know the designers that design for Gucci? Do you know? And I started breaking stuff down. I said, you know the name. And I said, even for you to hesitate, if you're talking quality, you're talking price, you're talking all this stuff about Gucci. But if I tell you I have all that same thing and it's called ABC clothing, you question it. And she was like, well, I'm going to question the authenticity. I said, but you don't question the authenticity of Gucci, Louis, Yeezy, all
Facts.
these major brands, you don't question that because, and what she said was, well, they're a reputable brand, but are they really?
Hey,
No,
so
they're just that
you're saying
brand.
that. Guess who wears my stuff? I can probably name 10 Steelers right now. Pittsburgh Steelers that wear my stuff. Darren McCarty wears my stuff. But people like us, average every day, like that's just Lloyd making a t-shirt.
Right.
But I got people with means wearing my stuff.
Right.
They understand value.
Right.
They don't understand the glitz and glamour. They don't care. They know, oh, Lloyd did this for me.
Yeah, and
Bet.
they got Gucci shit too.
Right.
But where am I?
And they
over
got
the Gucci?
Lloyd Cheatham in their fucking
Where
closet
am I
too.
over the Gucci? You feel what I'm
Wear
saying?
yours over the Gucci because yours is, it's a way different one of one when it comes to you.
Exactly.
It's way different.
But people, they don't really care.
Because-
They don't really
I
respect.
can name drop some
people-
more. Al Snow, Rhino.
So
I can name drop all day long.
So listen to this. A lot of motherfuckers, like back in the day when the new rap was coming out, when like you were able to go get like the underground. Yeah, when you even before that, when you were like able to go to the underground rappers like the
And when they had Shelter,
no,
been there.
It's a throwback.
But you know, a motherfucker would just in a conversation somebody's talking about Drake, you know, and Lil Wayne. They're like, no, I like this fucking dude from Ipsy. It's just something that
It's a mindset.
they want to say
Right.
it to be different.
I'm glad you kind of, I love talking about music.
Me
So
too.
I'm glad you kind of brought in music into value and perception.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to give you a great example. Jelly Roll.
Ooh.
So
Like that.
Mikey Shoe, shout out to Mikey Shoemaker and 8 Mile Vodka. Mikey put me up on Jelly Roll years ago
Me too.
as a rapper,
Yes.
not as a country singer.
way better rapper.
As a
He
rapper,
was.
way
right?
better rapper.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I've been a fan of Jelly Rolls for probably, I guess, 4 years. I think is when he introduced me to Jelly
Me
Roll.
too.
So it's funny to me how when you look at his level 4 years ago to where he is now, it's crazy because everybody's a Jelly Roll fan.
Man, but
And I'm like this, but it goes to just like we're saying. It's Jelly Roll couldn't sell a CD on the corner store 4 years ago
Until his name
you know
was
what I'm saying?
Household.
Right. And now Jelly Roll can literally, and no disrespect to you, Jelly Roll, you know I love you. He can come out with a song that says fuck a goat and kiss my ass and suck
Yeah.
this.
He
And
came
go
out
to-
with
go-
Eminem.
I'm just saying, go to hell, right? And people will buy it because it's Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
But when he was speaking volume 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, he didn't have that many fans.
His best.
You feel me?
well,
So I've been up on him for like
too.
3 years.
me too.
Right? His best lyrics ever come out of his mouth is off a cell phone video in a shitty ass house.
Right.
Facts. Okay.
And,
Right.
and that's better than, I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't put him up against J. Cole on that house video, but like that's better than a lot of these mainstream rappers.
Yeah.
Okay, perspective. Think about it. We did a relaunch of the Detroit train station.
Right.
Who they have out there on stage with Eminem?
Trick.
And who
Oh
else?
yeah, and Jelly Roll.
And Jelly Roll. I'm saying the way he's grown and
And the
people-
thing is,
and
Jelly
they're
Roll's
like,
not
oh,
even from Detroit.
No, he's not. But he got on stage with Eminem. That's
loves him.
huge.
Yeah.
That's
But
amazing.
once again, it goes back to what are we talking about?
Value
Perception of
over
value.
value, yes.
And you can talk about it as an artist, as a hip hop artist, as a music artist, as a painting artist, as a DJ, as a
Yes.
person who sells whatever. My wife sells, everybody knows she sells candles. And then some people
I need some.
they
I'm stealing when I go home. I'm stealing.
This is the thing. Like she will say, "Oh, this is whatever $10," and people question that, and they want, "Oh, well, if I do these two, can you do 16?" And
Well, you know what this,
but this
you
is
know
the
what
thing.
this lady
But hold
did?
on. But this is the thing. When they get the candles home, and they burn them, or they melt them, or they do whatever, they go, "Oh my God, This is better. This is better than the Yankee candle that I bought for $40.
Yeah.
Right?
This little lady that I'm sitting here trying to fucking rob.
Basically, yes.
I mean, in a sense, has thought of the best way to make aroma go around your fucking house when it's burned.
Well, no, not even burnt. I've
Or
got
melted.
I've got a cup I've had for how many years? I've had that damn bottle, 4 or 5 years minimum.
Well,
The Batman.
oh yeah.
She keeps refilling it. I barely burn it because you can smell it in the corner. I went down. You can smell it. My whole house smells great because of this one candle. I light it every now and then, but the scent permeates my whole house, burnt or unburnt.
And this lady,
Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, Lloyd. You have a VIP concoction.
I should have.
Yeah, you have a VIP concoction.
I'm locked in.
But your VIP concoction is meant to, you can burn it or you can sit it there.
It sits there.
It's gonna aroma.
and you
you.
see, she researched this shit and learned how to do it, and buys not the cheapest product.
No,
So
by no
Yankee Candle buys a fucking
Right.
50,000 gallon order of this
Facts.
wax that they use,
And it's stank.
Dana gets it in a fucking bag and has to, or whatever, a box, whatever.
She got to break it down.
And
Break
she
it
can
down.
only-
Like she breaking down kilo.
She ain't got the money to buy a 50,000 pound order of fucking wax.
And this is what I say too. Like, and
You cut
I
corners.
was gonna go there with product and that kind of stuff, because since we jumped on the product, because it's all the same. It's perception of value.
Facts.
Right. I'm gonna keep saying that, perception of value. So Dana, when she first started making candles, she got a 50-pound box of wax for $60.
Jesus.
Okay, and at the time, her candles were $8 a piece.
I
I'm
had
gonna
one
use
or
I'm gonna
four.
use I'm gonna use candles as an example.
Right.
Currently today, she pays $128 for 45 pounds of wax, and her candles are $10. And people go, "Oh my God, you why are they $10 now?"
Because she pays for some premium fucking wax.
No,
But it's not that.
It's not even that. It's
Prices have went up, and people don't want to pay the prices. That's why I always say it's easier to
yeah.
come down in price
Yes.
than it is to go up in price. Now, had she been charging $12, and now all of a sudden, even though she's paying more, she cuts it down to $11 or
question.
keeps it at $12,
question.
they keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just crazy. It's like DJing. I'll use DJing. Everything has went up in the world.
It has.
If you do a wedding, the venue has went up.
Yes.
The catering
food.
has went up.
Food.
Everything in a wedding business has went up, except for the DJ. That has went down because it's no longer considered a priority. I just had somebody the other day said, and I get this all the time, man, like, can we negotiate that price?
No.
And I said, no, we can't. And she says, well, what do you mean? I said, we can't. This is my price. I'm giving you now my best price. This is my best price.
Yeah.
So I can't go down because I've already given you my best price. And she says, well, we're looking at this and we're looking at this. It's only, and this is what I love the most. Well, we're only going to have about 100 people. I don't care if you're going to have 5 people
I do it me.
or 10,000 people.
I'm here for all day.
This is my price. I don't charge people.
I'm here all day,
to
5
DJ.
people.
I
Yeah.
don't charge people by how many guests they're going to have. I don't care.
No.
If it's
Yeah.
5 people, I'm rocking the crowd.
Because
if it's
she's on that
50,000,
catering tip.
Yes.
It's $11 per head.
per head.
Yes.
Right.
So it should only be $10 per
Well,
head for fucking.
if that's
no.
the case, then I would say my minimum is this, like caterers do. My minimum is 100 people at $25 a head. Now,
That
if
would
you
suck
go,
a lot worse.
if you go up, my price goes up.
Right.
If you go down, I don't care because my minimum is this. Is that where you want me to be? My price is my price.
Totally
Yes.
right.
And I tell people all the time, you get my DJ service for the day. I'm not one. I don't double book. Never. I will never double book. If you book me for your wedding on a Saturday, I'm yours all day Saturday.
know,
If you
I've
call
helped.
me up at 11 o'clock in the morning and go, Mike, I need you here to look at this and do that. Boom, I'm on my way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I book you for the day.
Yeah, but for 18 hours, because 24, you know, it's not
18 hours. Whoa.
But for 24 hours or 8, like you paid for my whole day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also too, like also people don't understand too. Like I probably for every wedding, I probably research, I probably download, I probably do a bunch of stuff, get things ready. I probably spend a good 10 to 12 hours minimum just going through that.
Yeah, because you make your own separate playlist because they write down the shit that they want to hear.
But not necessarily a playlist, but yes, I get a list from them. I make sure that any song that they have on that list, I have it. Whether I'm going to play it or not, whether they want me to play it or not. I've had people that literally have sent me pages of 400 songs. I'm not playing 400 songs from start to finish.
Right.
But I download every single one of them. You know why?
Just in
Or I
case.
make sure that I have them. You know
Just in
why?
case.
Because if the bride or the groom request one of those songs that they put on that list,
Could be one or
and I don't have it, I've failed.
Yes, absolutely.
So that way, like,
True.
I don't care what it is, but that's part of my people. People don't value that because I'm just a person who plays music. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
on the opposite side of that, I asked some mentors of mine in the art community, which I charge for my shirts. You know, my bleach shirts. The bleach shirts that I do that look like photos. It's I'll charge $25. What?
How much?
$25.
$25.
You're Malcolm. I was like, what?
Bro, I paid what? Almost $100 for that, and I haven't even worn it. I'm never gonna wear it.
And I was like, what do you mean?
And he's your friend. He's your best friend.
Listen, the guy.
But I'm never gonna wear it.
Right.
It's that much of that's art to me.
I made that shirt he has, one of one. It's a fucking photograph. I didn't say it, but it's literally a photograph in bleach on a T-shirt.
Of Malcolm X?
On Malcolm X. Dude wanted. He said, "Well, I wouldn't charge it," and that shows me the level of his vision of me.
Right. Ooh. Say that one more time.
He showed his level. It's like, well, you can't do that, so I can't do that. So why can you do that?
You just a motherfucker that lives down the street.
No. You can't. I can't do that. So why can you do that? Why you get more than me?
I think too, man. I think
Putting different shit on a shirt. You're not just...
No. What perspective wise? Look at nip. The nip over there is same thing. It's a bleach on T-shirt material.
Yeah.
But who else can do that like that? Nobody.
I haven't. I've never heard of it until you said
I
something.
just want to say that people have asked me multiple times how much that costs, and I tell them nothing. It's not for sale.
It's not. It's not. Big
Because it's
dude,
mine.
big dude, my nigga.
I'll pay it. I was gonna say I'll pay it. If somebody came through and was like, "Hey, I want that right now," and Lloyd was like, "Give me $350," I'm like, "Boom, here's a check." No, it's for him. No. Oh, it's
Big
$400.
Dooley. I got one going right now in my basement right now for Big Dooley. That's my dog.
Big Dooley, shout out to Big
He came
Dooley.
and see me a personal trip, and I already said, "Hey, I got you, Lloyd." I said, "Oh, Nick, what?" So yes, I got you, dog. Your nip is coming.
So,
Ooh, I can't imagine one better than that because that's the original.
painted.
But
so,
shit.
with the value, right? I'm having a trouble.
Wait a minute, hold on. You do all the Halloween stuff and everything else. How are they valuing you?
You want me to be honest?
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
That's
I'm
what we
not
do.
valued for anything of what I do.
What do you mean?
I built that place. I've made that place from a backyard to a train car to massive now. I mean, huge.
Right.
I understand the...
So you should be a co-owner at this point.
I wouldn't necessarily want that.
Be a star.
I am the star. I know that. I've been doing this for longer than anybody else that's been doing it.
But once again, let's go back to what's your value? Right.
My
Put that on your
value,
back.
how much I put into it.
No. Yeah.
Like dedication of my life to it. It's
Yeah.
invaluable.
Okay.
That's
So
what I.
my question, my question is this: compared to your value, and you don't have to say like how much they pay you, but compared to how much they pay you, what's the differential?
Thousands.
So what you're saying?
No. In a real sense, a couple $100.
I can tell you this, T-Rup. I've known you now for about what, 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
When it comes to haunted house shit,
That's what he's on.
your knowledge base, your characters, your performances. If you're not charging, I'm gonna say a minimum of $500 to $600 a weekend,
Yep.
you're shortchanging yourself by
Period.
by hundreds.
Period.
Right.
Facts.
So
Facts.
And
now,
I mean that's something that I mean honestly like
No, right.
you
look
deserve
at my
like,
resume in October. I don't like haunted houses. I do not like getting scared. Don't like it. I'm
Which is
just this
weird.
big.
Right.
I'm just this big. I don't
But
like
you
that
like the
shit.
scare, but you like doing the opposite side.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like being the one that's in the middle. I like telling the actors what to do, or not. Okay, it's because that sounds cocky.
No,
I
no,
like
be
telling
you.
the actors how it works. Listen, this is a blueprint. Every customer's different. You got to think what works for you. Here's the layout of what I need you to do. I need you to scream at them at this point. I don't
Yeah.
care what the fuck
You're
you
a
scream.
That's not
choreographer.
cocky.
Yes.
It's not cocky at all.
So-
That's doing
so-
what you're supposed to do.
Director. Directing the
So-
play, because it's a play.
Yeah.
All it is
Yeah.
bullshit. At the end of the day, like it's just
Joe
us.
Montana,
I'm
you
beating,
quarterbacking.
I'm beating a motherfucking fake doll. You know, but
Quarterbacking.
it's about when they walk in, I have to grab their attention and I have to beat the fucking doll to make them think it's something real.
Right.
Or something. Sometimes I do get lazy, and sometimes I do feel lazy because the customers, I can hear them through the haunt, and they're not involved in this getting
right.
scared. So I'll get lazy and just pop scare them because that's just how they
and it's some I thinking of like haunted houses and shit like that. Like some people walk through with that cocky ass attitude.
Yeah.
You ain't scaring me.
Oh, and I'll fold that motherfucker.
And
I'll
the thing
fold
is,
him.
you
That's
might
the point.
Yeah,
You
you might
fold
even
the
scare
ass.
you might
I
scare
put a
the shit out of
motherfucker-
him, but
last year, I put a motherfucker on the floor that didn't make a peep the whole time. They were in the radio telling me.
So let me ask you this: when I say you should be paid $400, $500, $600 a weekend, I mean you're talking $250 to $300 a day,
Right.
right?
Right.
Not including all of the prep that goes into it and all that, right?
Yes.
So
and I wake up on the property and prep all day long.
right. So
And make sure my shit's ready to go again.
so let me ask you this: how close are you to that? Like 10%, 5%, 50%, 90%,
20.
20%?
20%.
Unacceptable. And that's the thing, and what I'm getting to is, and Lloyd can really attest to this, is we as artists, as designers, as the things that we do, we have to start demanding what we want for our time, effort, and energy, right?
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, I tell Lloyd all the time, like I used to DJ for $200. I'd do a wedding for $200, $300, $400, right?
Your ass too.
That's all day.
But it's kind of like I was looking at it different. I was looking at, well, this is just extra money and I love to do it, right? Well, I do love to do it, and it is my passion, and I love it wholeheartedly. But even when I say I charge $1,200, $1,500 for a wedding, there's people out there that charge $4,000, $5,000, $6,000
for a
You're
wedding.
not
You feel me?
valued. You're not valued at your motherfucking job. Why
Right.
not be valued in your hobby?
bro. And
Right?
that
Pause.
facts.
That's not a hobby. Not a hobby.
No,
It's not a hobby.
Well, okay, it's something you choose.
Saying hobby diminishes what we do. What we do.
Right.
It does. And me being who I am, I will never ever diminish what I do for somebody else. I tell somebody that I need to make what I make per hour for the weekend. I make about $500 on a Saturday. About $750 on a Sunday.
Right.
I need that money.
Right.
Pay me.
Right. So, okay, now because you do the same thing I do. Well, I mean, I do the same thing you do.
Kinda.
My canvas is a stick.
No,
it's
facts,
different.
facts.
But I have to prep. Now, your prep is get the picture or the ambiance of what you want to see. You know
what? Somebody wanted me to do a picture of their family, paint it and everything else, but they didn't want to pay over $200. I said, I'm not the one for you, mama.
You know how much research you have to do?
I said, I'm not the artist for you. What do you mean? I said, because minimum, I'm going to be 40 hours painting and drawing and getting canvas together. That's not going to work for me.
First of all, I'm using 4 pieces of paper sketching you motherfuckers out before I even try to put it on a fucking canvas.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's already fucking 20 hours. 20 hours is just okay, I can do this. And then 20 hours is you painting it and making it look. And then also if your chart, I mean, like, okay, for my sticks, my canvas is free.
Yes.
My canvas is free. It's a stick off of I cut it off of wood, but I cut it off of a branch. It's a dead stick off of a tree.
It's free. No. It costs you time.
Yes. So I had to.
Time something you can never, ever get back.
Yes. So that's the most valuable part of it.
As an artist, as a creator, DJ, artist, painter, whatever, time is our most
valuable thing.
It's the only commodity we really truly have.
Yeah. So
it really is.
So I get this stick. Of course, it's got bark on it. It's a dying stick. I gotta whittle this stick. So I take a knife on it for about 2 hours, and I'm whittling it down. And then I have to set it up. Or actually, these sticks ain't sitting on the floor, just thrown on my floor. They're all hung up, and they're drying.
How much you want an hour?
I don't know.
And that's the problem. Because those hours of you sitting there doing that shit, you ain't getting that back.
I know, but
You're aging, you're getting older, you're wasting time. And giving it away for free? Fuck that.
I'm not giving it away for free.
Fuck that.
But like, okay, so this is the process. I whittle the stick down. Takes me a couple hours. Now I set the stick up to dry, and I'll whittle more sticks.
More hours.
And I'll whittle more sticks.
How many
but
hours
I
is
want it to set up for a couple days, so I know it.
40 hours next.
Yeah, so I want it to harden to where I want it to harden, and then I'm gonna go sand the fuck out of it. Now I'm gonna sand.
How many hours is that?
Probably another 2-3 of sanding, of literal fucking. My hands hurt.
So right now we're about 70 hours next.
Okay, right, and then I want to.
You know I'm calculating too, right?
We're there.
So then I want to either wood burn or carve symbols into it. Now that's where it gets weird because I go in and I gotta plan the fucking symbols I'm gonna put on.
What's time wise though? What's time wise?
Oh, that's a long time. The symbols is like fucking 6 hours. 6
6
hours.
So we're at
Total.
80 hours now.
6. Okay, 6.
About 80 hours now.
6 total of me figuring it out, right? And then I gotta stain it. But I gotta stain it.
How many hours is that?
The stain only takes an hour, but I gotta stain it, wipe it with a wet rag, and make sure the stain about an hour.
About an hour, okay.
About an hour.
So 81.
Then I gotta let that dry for 24.
Okay.
Make sure it's nice. Make sure it's nice, right?
Next.
Then I gotta polyurethane it. So polyurethane's like a plastic cover.
How many hours is that?
I have to do a coat, wait an hour, do another coat. Oh, no. Do a coat, wait an hour, sand it for about 30 minutes. Do another coat, wait an hour, and then do another coat. And if I like it,
so
not another
90
coat,
hours.
but another one.
90.
Another one
Next.
would be another hour.
90. Let's go. Next.
So, yeah, 90. And then it's pretty much done after that.
So,
what do you want per hour?
No. I'm not even going to go there.
No.
I'm not even going to go there.
I am.
Listen, at 90 hours, not including any other cost, your polyurethane, none of that, not including any other cost, 90 hours at $1 an hour, you should be charging a bare minimum of $90.
Pause.
Go ahead, Lloyd.
You cannot charge $1 an hour.
I'm just saying.
No.
No. I'm saying at a very like,
don't give that. No, don't even put it out there.
But he's talking about charging 50, 60.
No, I'm saying don't put it.
You can't.
Don't put it out there because $1 an hour is below minimum wage. Minimum wage is almost $8 an hour now.
It's 10.
10.
So in that aspect, that's not 10 times 90.
I would never charge $900 for a steak.
But so whose fault is that? Yours or mine?
I think it's mine.
Exactly.
It'd be mine at that.
Exactly.
But I'm not. I don't feel like I'm shortchanging myself.
On my side, I draw some shit out. I paint it. 100 hours into the painting. I'm gonna need $2,000 for that painting. Oh, you want a print? Give me $100 for a print.
Okay.
So
the original
is all this money
because it took all this time.
So
right.
In that perspective, is you only have originals. You have no prints.
You will never get another one like this.
So
because
why would you?
It's 101.
So why would you give it for away $50?
Ooh. Make them think, baby.
That's your life. That's your life. Your time. Your life. You spent with your wife and your kids.
Yeah.
But you did that. You made time to make this damn cane instead for 90 hours, for $50. Man, fuck you.
And the thing is this.
I didn't because like the process of doing the stick is like I think it's 20 hours, but I didn't add
90
all the others.
hours.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you, but fuck you on that note. I'm gonna rep your ass. Oh, $50 for this? Yeah. Oh, give me $2,000. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the 101.
You know how many
turn around
guys,
and
you know how
sell
many
that
people
bitch.
will
It's
pay
a
for
one.
that kind of shit for at least $500-$600? Just here you go. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. They'll pay for that all day long.
But with that being said, you start charging $50, and then all of a sudden
I can never charge 100.
and then all of a sudden you charge 100. Oh, this dude's tripping. If you decide to sell $200, oh, this guy's tripping. And it's weird to me.
Pause.
But that's the way it works.
Pause.
In our society.
Pause.
Stop saying fucking pause, nigga.
Hey, pause. Rome, I miss you, dog. Rome, I miss you, motherfucker.
And I gotta pay because I said nigga.
Yes, you
oh,
did.
Damn, and I said it again.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's not true. I'm on the opposite side of that. My shirt started off at $75. Remember that? $75. Now I get $200 a shirt. $200 a shirt. You know why? It's someone who's wearing it.
Oh, for sure.
So that's a hole in your theory.
So if I
understand that.
sell jelly roll stick for $2,000, it's okay.
Bingo. Yes. And jelly roll?
Oh, you know what? Jelly roll might be because the way society works is if you give Jelly Roll one and he says, T-Rup down in Monroe, Michigan made this staff for me. Now all of a sudden, boom, you got a website and now they're going for $5,000 a piece. So it's kind of a weird thing like that.
It's a one of one from the creator that
Yes.
Jelly Roll has.
Yes. But it's also like
yes.
It's also like there's certain people, there's certain events, there's certain things that you give things away to, and that's okay. DJing, art,
Yes.
your retail, it's all the same.
I gave my brother and my dad a stick for free.
They don't count.
No, they don't
But
count at
no,
all.
I know they don't count,
don't
but I
count.
did that
Right.
just because I was practicing.
Right.
But they don't count. So now let's say hey, Jelly Roll, dog, I need you to go on stage with this right now. He'd be like, okay. Go on stage with it and walk around. Yeah, my boy T-Rup in Monroe. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What happens? You go from here to fucking here.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Right.
Because of how you handle that situation.
And that's
It's
truly
like putting a Jordan symbol on my sticks.
yeah. And
Yes,
that's
yes.
truly different. It would be like if I DJ, say Nelly came to Monroe
The fair,
County
yeah.
Fair like a couple years ago, right?
He'll be here.
If I would have DJ'd that, all of a sudden, people's perception of my value now goes through the roof.
Oh, we got Nelly's DJ for our wedding.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's like,
And now you're getting fucking five bands to
I was
fucking
bringing
do
all
that.
of that back around to say it's perception of value. I can tell people all day long of some of the people that I've DJed for. I usually just choose not to.
Me too.
But I've DJed for Juicy J. I've DJed for Waka Flocka. I've DJed for artists doing their shows, their concerts, that kind of
Facts.
stuff. And hell, biggest one from Monroe, Lucas Nito. I was the official.
You was
Right?
his damn manager.
Yeah, and the official DJ because I made myself that because I was the manager.
You was, yes.
But I'm just saying, like, if you put that kind of stuff out there, then people value you more. Oh, I have Nelly's DJ. If I DJ for Ludacris, whether it be a 10-minute opener, I DJ for Ludacris on tour.
Right.
Now all of a sudden my price can go from $1,000 to $3,000 because of what people value.
Luda. That's it.
No.
And I literally did nothing more. Nothing less.
And it's just like a shoe that you could run perfectly fine in to a fucking Jordan that's not really good at running in.
Facts.
So, like I said, I can make a dope ass shirt right now. Say, here, Nelly, take that, wear it on stage for me. What happens? Oh, Lloyd did that shirt. I need that. I need that.
And you know what people do, and that we don't do, I don't think enough of. Lloyd does a great job at it, by the way. But like me and you, we don't give shit to the right people.
Woo! Man, please.
You feel what I'm saying? Lloyd, now on the other hand, there's people out there that Lloyd has given product away to. Not just me. I know y'all think he just gives shit to me. He doesn't.
No.
I know I rock his shit every day. But it's not that. He gives, when people say, oh, you can do, Lloyd gives his shit to the right people. He gives it to somebody who's going to wear it, who's going to talk about it, who's going to, when they do wear it, there are people that are going to go, where the hell did you get that from, and how can I contact that guy, right?
Okay. So,
That being said, I had that instance happen 2 weeks ago in Ann Arbor. Tune Up came up to me, Tune Up man from the LB. He's like, hey, I know you. I said, yes, sir, you do. What's going on? Love, dap, gave him a shirt, hooked him up. He called me out on radio. After that radio spot, I got 10 orders because of who I know. I've known him for 25 years.
Right.
I've known his butt, and he knew who I was. I was like, wow,
Right.
okay.
So I'm saying that to say, like, when people come to me and go, hey, we're doing this cabaret, and we got this person coming, that person coming, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. It'll be great exposure for you. That's not exposure for me.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's exposure to me, and people, they laugh at me. They really do. You know, it's the greatest exposure for me here where I live at.
word of mouth.
I DJ the Christmas tree lighting. I get probably 4 or 5 bookings from that every year.
Hey, bruh.
I DJ stuff for the city, the summer dance party,
Yeah.
for next to nothing. I get people that book me for that. When you call me up and you say, "Oh, we're doing this event, blah blah blah. I want you to do it for free."
You doing a Lloyd?
can pretty much
doing a
suck it.
Lloyd thing right there. Yeah.
Hey,
You know?
no, so
Next to
what
nothing
was that?
is
Was
still-
that 2 weeks ago? When we were at Art Fest, I was down here. Chef Goodenough made a beeline to me. He's like, Lloyd. I was like, yes, sir. How you doing? He was like, you know him too? I was like, yeah. Then here comes Mayor Clark. What's going on, Lloyd? And D Mills. He's like, wow. Once I bring the whole city out, I bring the fucking city out. Mm-hmm. They was like, you know all of them. I said, yes.
Yeah, I was working. I'm like, I ain't taking no time off to see this nigga.
The wild thing was
said-
that the booth wasn't doing shit. They said, look, we ain't getting nobody coming through here or nothing. I said, what? Why not? Because they don't know nobody. You ain't hobnobbing. You ain't talking to the right people.
Yeah.
The right ones came by. I sold probably more in the next hour than they did all day long because of who I knew. And they came by.
See,
Yeah.
Now, so when I originally started talking about the sticks with Jess, is I priced them if it's something that I make, it's $100 even, right?
No.
And if it's something that straight up, if you want me to do anything, write anything on it or do any art on it, it's $200, right?
Pause. You can go right now to Walmart and get a cane, and the cheapest cane's like $100.
What?
Yeah, the basic cane's like $100.
And I'm not doing no basic shit.
But you understand what I'm saying? The basic cane's like $100. Think about that. You building shit that's custom to Mike, custom to me. Why would you charge less than $300-400? Why would you?
Oh, you're right. You're right, because I wouldn't charge $2,000 for a stick. Period.
No. But if you get in that door, right, person get it, like, oh shit. Or you give the right one to the right person.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Giving one to, I gave one to my dad because he helped me cut down the sticks. I gave one to my brother
Don't count.
because it was his tree.
Don't count.
Right?
I didn't get one.
But I also gave them that so I can go take pictures and I can and I can promote, and now they're gonna tell their friends.
Who are they?
My dad and brother?
Yeah, who are they?
They just have a lot of
I'll wait.
where they work.
But who? No. Who do they know that's going to get you people that's going to come out of the woodworks?
Nobody.
My first 2 shirts, honest to God, went to him and my dad. The next one, the very fucking next one, went to J.C. Hasnauer of the damn Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
The very next one, and after that, it was a wrap. A wrap.
Right.
I've gotten 13, 14 Steelers. I've gotten a couple of Denver Broncos, Miami Dolphins, because I strategically pick who I want to. Who you picked, you do shit for you.
And the thing is too, like, we have to get back to, I want to keep saying it, perception of
That's what I'm
value.
getting to.
These are the people that value this particular thing that Lloyd does, and it's no different than the people that value Louis, Gucci, Nike, whatever, right?
Okay,
I'm
so
fucking up with this one.
Go ahead.
I was told you post too much. Quit doing that shit.
Yeah.
I said it.
All I see is you up and down the timeline. You know what happened? Because I did that.
you made money.
I met people for the NBA.
I said it.
I met people from the
I said,
NFL.
and because let me tell you why I said it. I didn't understand the concept first and foremost. I'm an old head, so I didn't understand. What only thing I didn't see thousands of people seeing this at different times and at different areas and at other people's posts. I didn't see that. All I seen was my timeline, right? So I'm looking at it like, damn, dude, like you just posted up 45 different things in the last hour. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Calm down. Cause it's crowding my timeline.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen right. It didn't happen right then.
Right.
It was that I learned the algorithm.
Right.
I picked a certain time, and he just didn't watch enough. Mm-hmm. And it hit him all at once.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Yeah.
like, oh wow. And it happened. It literally happened.
So here's my thought process. So I've been thinking about this, but you've confirmed it. I know somebody at a oddity shop, not an oddity shop, like a stone. They sell stones and like a hippie, like
A head shop.
not a head shop. Stones, like
Mystic type.
yeah,
place.
like the salt lamps and shit, like real
Natural.
natural hippie kind of,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking because I was seeing a couple of these sticks and I was like, I can make a witch's broom out of these. And she said because I told her, I was just talking to her, she said, I would put your canes in my shop. And I said, if I make her a fucking witch's broom, handmade, and she just hangs it up behind her fucking register, and all she has to say to somebody like, where the fuck do you get that? Oh, this
That's
guy
a
made
band.
it.
That's a band.
That's a what?
That's a band.
$1,000.
Oh. Sorry, the black lingo got me a little bit.
I'm just saying for real. That's a band. That's right there waiting. Free advertisement. That's a band waiting.
Yeah. So that's what
I think T-Rup needs Beyond the Tracks Productions to manage him as well. Maybe we can come up with a management.
He needs
company.
Lloyd to put his foot in his ass. What he sounds like.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I know everybody wants a fucking walking stick staff. Everybody wants one. If they go in the woods, they want to.
What you got? But way you doing yours is kind of like how I'm doing my shirts. You personalize it to everybody, and can't nobody.
No, I'm not gonna.
But you are. You're putting their logos on. You put what they want on them. Why would?
Yeah.
So, and you don't make them just to be making them. You make them for somebody.
Right.
That is a personalization
Boom.
that can't be
Boom.
be redone. That's value.
No,
Yeah.
but right now I've just cut down 8 sticks,
So-
and I have an opportunity.
Hey.
I'm working at
Hey.
the fair. Not
Pause.
working,
Pause. What you?
Why the hell you keep saying pause?
Because I
man?
can. And what you
Why
did
does he
was
keep saying pause? Damn, I gotta pay again.
you got your inventory ready to go.
yeah.
Like right now, my basement, I got like 20 canvases ready to go. What's the difference?
They like talking
Right.
about themselves.
You're
That's
right.
why I'm shutting the hell
But
up.
I'm gonna have
There's no but. What are you waiting for?
I get an opportunity to work the fair, open the close all week in the main stage. I'm not really working, just advertising.
What does that got to do
Handing out shit.
with your shit? Talk to me.
I'm bringing it there.
Hurry up.
I'm bringing the
Faster.
sticks there. The sticks are gonna be in that fucking thing. I'm gonna tell that's gonna be a free advertisement for me for everybody that comes to the fair.
What you want to do is make one for you. Don't bring pre-made ones. Don't do that. That diminishes your value.
I can make these to order.
Well,
I
mean,
got the one that I made
You
myself.
understand what I'm saying?
I would say though too, like you can bring some other ones. Those are those might be the $300 sticks.
Nobody.
You feel what I'm saying?
Once again, you want to sell the personal aspect.
Well, for sure, but
In this day and society, everybody wants to have their own version of something, not something that anybody can go get.
that's true to a point. But also,
Ain't no to that point.
you got to also understand like how many people.
These ain't Jordans. These ain't LeBrons. These ain't Kobe's. Everybody want their own shit. That's the biggest flex in the world. The biggest flex in the world is to say, I got one of one. You ain't got one. Fuck
Boom.
you.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we gonna fucking wrap the hell up and get the hell up on out of here today.
You motherfuckers.
Leave you motherfuckers to think. And we got some new shit coming up.
Facts.
It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy T Daddy Fat Sack.
And you know the fuck I am. I'm the angry artist.
He angry as
I got
hell.
something to say.
Fuck y'all.
And we out this bitch. Peace.